Hello Internet, I'm Colorful Arty, and welcome back to episode 6 of Mega Man. In the last episode we beat Cutman, which means we only have one Robot Master left. And it's the hardest one of all. We're going after Iceman. Don't let his little appearance fool you. This stage is hell frozen over, pretty much literally. So this is Crazy Razy. If you shoot his head in one shot, he instantly dies. If you shoot his body, then his head comes off and attacks you. And if you couldn't tell, this course has ice physics. And now it has water physics. And spines. And those are basically killer bullets, except they don't make a giant explosion when they die. They're called pains. Let's see if I'll break the pain dispenser. This is also going to be where we use Fireman and Elecman's weapon and the Magnet Beam, like, a lot. No, we did not break the dispenser. Alright. So this stage doesn't look too bad right now, but we're about to enter the depths of hell. Because guess what? First off, we're going to take out that spine. And disappearing block puzzles are back. And they're much trickier than they are in a Elecman stage. But that's not even the worst part. So this part's really annoying. The reason I made that look so easy is I've practiced. This is by far, without a doubt, the worst part of any Mega Man level in history. Footholders! They're floating platforms you have no control over, and they try to kill you. And also, if you land on them at the instant that they shoot, you glitch through them and fall to your death. Fortunately, we've got the Magnet Beam, which makes this a good deal easier. Yeah. It's still not easy though, especially when the pains start coming in. Do not attempt this stage if you don't have Firestorm and or the Elect Beam. Particularly, you definitely want Elecman's weapon, because that's what Iceman is weak against, and Iceman is a nightmare without it. Also, I have a knack of picking, like, the worst Mega Man bosses to start with when I first play a game. I tried starting with Iceman because he looked really, shrimpy. Oh, I wish I could change that day. Mega Man, when I say you make platforms, I mean you need to make a straight line of platforms for me to walk along. And they spawn you literally right in front of a spine, so if you don't know it's coming, you are guaranteed to take a hit. That's nice. Also, these disappearing blocks that I'm on, they have ice physics as well. I'm also down to my last life now. Uh-oh. That's not good. I'm out of Magnet Beam. So now I literally have to rely on these things to go in the right way. Don't like... Yeah, right here. If they decide they're not going up, they're not going up. There's nothing you can do. This is also where the Elect Beam really comes in handy. Actually, one of, like, every place. Oh, that is a hard outlet to go into. Well, since I have an extra life now, I think I'm actually going to try to beat Iceman with just a Mega Buster, but that's going to be really hard. If I fail, I am going back to, Elect Beam. Hi, Big Eye. Yeah, you're going to be a jerk. Well, great, this means that Iceman can kill me in 2 hits. Yeah, just walk and shoot. Iceman's a nightmare. He has a super definitive pattern which he never breaks, it's just insanely hard to dodge. And for some reason, snowflakes damage a third of your HP. Yeah, not fun. This boss fight makes no sense, because not only does he look super shrimpy, he's super durable, and his snowflakes damage way more than they have any right to. Luckily, we've got the thing to put Iceman in the melting zone. It's not fire. It makes sense for it to be fire. No, it's thunder. Goodbye, Iceman. So what I just there is utilized one of the most useful abilities in the game. Namely, that if you pause the screen and then unpause while one of your bullets is on top of an enemy, they'll take damage again. Meaning you can pause, unpause, pause, unpause with the proper timing. You can basically just destroy their HP instantly. And this means we have beaten the 6 Robot Masters and we can go to Dr. Wily, who is apparently the guy behind all of this. Thanks for telling us that in the plot, game. You're the best. Yeah. Let me just tell you, the next boss in the game is very, very infamous. And you're probably gonna need the, Elect Beam trick. It works for more than just that. It also works for the Firestorm, but the Thunder Beam is by far the easiest because the bullets are enormous. And they actually pass through the enemies, so you can really just be pause, unpause, pause, unpause, pause, unpause, pause. And it'll just eat away at enemies' HP. So doing so, you can actually kill pretty much anything in 1 hit. Which is why I think the Thunder Beam is the best weapon in Mega Man history, not the Metal Blades, which we'll get into when we inevitably play Mega Man 2, because that's my favorite. So I'm Colorful Arty, hope you're enjoying the Mega Man series so far. Tune in next time when we face Dr. Wily. Have a great day, and God bless.